And Robert Lewandowski scores his second on the night. Cancelo completes the comeback. We have just witnessed the impossible. What's up, coolers, and welcome back to Barca Dream Team. And today we're back again, back to discuss another victory because we have done it. When all seemed lost, we've come out on top, scoring 3 goals in 6 minutes, and we're discussing it all here today. So we've got a lot to cover in today's video, guys, and let's get started. So when it comes to the lineup, there weren't many surprise changes from the 5-0 win against Royal Antwerp in midweek. Alonso came in for Balde and Xavi was rested as Oriol Romeu and Ferran Torres returned to the starting 11. Now on paper that's a 4-3-3, but when in possession we looked a bit like this, a 2-3-5. Now that's nothing new, it's not a new formation in any way, it's just the shape we take up when we have possession. It worked against Betis and it worked against Royal Antwerp, but it just didn't work against a very defensive Celta side. Alonso and Ferran were hugging the touchline in very wide positions, and that was useful. We managed to spread the pitch, and that meant that Celta couldn't just block the penalty area with 5 defenders. But it was still a 5v5 in the attacking third, so we were committing Frenkie de Jong, Oriol Romeu and Joao Cancelo forward at times, and that left us completely exposed at the back. We saw this kind of situation time and time again. We just had Christensen and Koundé in defence, and it didn't take long for Celta to exploit that space. Strand Larsen it was who scored the opener, and Barca are 1 down in under 20 minutes.
And at this point I was hoping to see things change. I thought we could see Oriol and Frenkie drop deeper, but we didn't really react in any way. The team looked completely stunned, and that was the story of the entire first 45. Frenkie de Jong was then subbed off early in the first half. He'd been carrying an injury all game, and the club have now confirmed that thankfully it's just an ankle sprain, and hopefully it shouldn't be too serious. But Xavi came in, and again, it's just a like-for-like swap, no change of system at all. And to make things worse, Xavi got booked just 3 minutes after coming on, not the ideal start for him. And generally that first half was a tough watch. Celta were cutting through our defence, and every counter-attack had us under pressure. There were some big saves again from Marc-Andre ter Stegen and blocks from Romeu that kept us 1-0 down at the break, but on another day things could have been much worse.
That's when I wanted to see Xavi make a change. The 2-3-5 clearly wasn't working. So on came Araujo and Lamine Yamal, Oriol and Alonso made way, and that meant a switch to a 3-2-5. We had the extra attacker on, Lamine made a positive impact, and we closed up the gaps at the back. But one thing we have to be careful about with Lamine is that we can't bring him on in pressurized games and expect him to make a difference and score. We can't burden him with that responsibility. We have to remember he is a young player, and we have to kind of ease him into the first team dynamic. Ronald Araujo, though, reminded us of his excellent quality with a defensive masterclass, and generally we did tighten things up at the back. Celta had less chances, and we looked more in control on the occasions when they were coming forward. There was even a long-range shot from Araujo. What a legend. He struck it cleanly, but it was a comfortable save in the end. With half an hour to go, we saw Balde come on for Christensen, and Rafinha came in for Ferran Torres, and that meant the switch back to the 2-3-5, which was fair enough considering we were pushing for the equaliser. It's clear to see here 3 clear lines of 2-3-5, and it's really no coincidence that the change of system led to Celta's second goal. It felt like they'd put the game to bed, and we were all thinking that this was the end of our excellent run of form and that all 3 points were surely heading to Balaidos, and Barca are 2 down.
But after the substitutions of Strand Larsen and Iago Aspas, we took more risks at the back. Cancelo was taking up more advanced positions as Araujo and Koundé dealt with the weakened Celta forward line. Robert Lewandowski converted our first goal with 9 minutes to go. It was a Johan Cruyff-style finish with the outside of his boot, and Joao Félix was the creator. It was his chip ball over the Celta defence. Lewandowski loops it over the keeper. We get a slice of luck with it going in off to the underside of the bar, and Barca were very much back in the game.
Just a few minutes later now, and Robert Lewandowski scores his second on the night. It was the other Joao this time, Cancelo with the cutback, and Barca find an equaliser with a few minutes left in the game. In the final minute, it's a pinpoint cross from Xavi, and Joao Cancelo drifts into the box undetected, and he buries it. Cancelo completes the comeback, and Barca have turned it around. We have just witnessed the impossible. We've stolen the points from Celta, and the 3 points are ours.
It was a well-fought victory in the end. Both Joaos at the heart of the comeback. Robert Lewandowski took his chances. You could put it down to Larsen and Aspas being off the pitch, but we had the character, the desire, the quality to dig deep and turn the game on its head. I can't believe what we've just seen. Our unbeaten run continues. We're now at the top of the league, and we've taken 16 points from a possible 18. And now all eyes are on Real Madrid as they face Atleti away from home in El Derby de Madrid. So let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. How are you feeling after that crazy win last night? And who was your man of the match? What did you make of the 2-3-5, and what changes would you have made at half-time? Let us know down below. So if you like this video, guys, and you want to stay up to date with Xavi's Barca Dream Team, make sure to hit that notification bell. Subscribe to BDT, and we'll see you next time. Visca el Barça!